Hello, everyone, and welcome to another message. My name is Danielle, and if you are new, thank you so much for joining. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. On this channel, we do believe that our purpose is to serve our higher selves. Our higher selves will create our lives, and our lives will define and align our purpose, which will serve our higher selves, hence the triad or the rotation of life. Having said that, let's get started. Today, we're going to do reading in regards to our finances as well as our money, abundance, wealth, prosperity. We're going to get some messages just in regards to what it is that our obstacles are, what it is we need to do in regards to solutions, what it is that the answers are. Okay, I hope you guys are having a beautiful week thus far. I know that Christmas is coming up. Please be safe and please be at peace. Take time for yourself in the midst of the chaos and bring in 2024 correctly, which means balanced and in truth. Okay. Source, thank you so much. Please give me the information that I need to see. I pray to our archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, as well as my guide to protect me in the energy that I receive. Give me the messages clear for the collective. Thank you so much ahead of time. First card we have is the Emperor. We have the Emperor. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have one more card, please. And we have the Ten of Swords. And at the bottom, we have the Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Working hard, being cautious, being clear on what the goals are, and taking your time for a sense of stability. Okay. The general energy that I'm feeling is to be in a state of balance. Okay. So when we start speaking about where we are with our finances and what the issue is, what it is that we need to focus on for that next level of prosperity, it's literally a matter of organization and staying within a place of leadership within ourselves. So organization is a big keyword that's coming to mind right now. Setting things straight, having a system in place, eliminating bills, movement, and unnecessary things within the financial world that we possess as far as our personal finances are concerned. So that seems to be the bigger issue. As far as the answer to that, with the Three of Wands, what I'm getting with that is to seek out the necessary help or assistance or systems that are in place to be able to get you into that state of organization and control over your finances. And what is that? The obstacle right here we have with the Six of Wands is, and the card in and of itself is positive with given and taken equal amount. But in the context of this read, really what we really want to watch out for in our obstacles are, and I'm not going to say moochers, but really want to watch out for our imbalance with what we give versus what we bring in. Because being in the sense of a divine being, yes, understandably, you want to make sure that you're in a position to always give, because giving actually does fulfill you. You love to see other people prosper. You love the feeling of the ability to help somebody else. But at the end of the day, if you're hurting, you can't help, right? And last card is the Ten of Swords. Okay, and this is the situation that we want to watch out for. All right, we want to watch out for that, because that's what's going to happen. Okay, once you're down, you're going to be down, but you'll get back up. Okay, we're going to get some more explanation on the Emperor. All right, let's get some more information on the Emperor. And also what I'm getting to is in the energy of not really having a stable sense of finances as far as having a tighter grip on it, be a little bit more lenient with yourself, because I almost feel as though there's like a point where you beat up on yourself when things go wrong, or you have such a tight way of looking at what success in finance is, that when things don't go exactly how they should be, that you almost punish yourself, right? But at this particular time, like I said, the answer and what Source is saying is that you really need to find either a person who's doing better than you as far as managing your finances, or some sort of an app that you feel may be beneficial to track your finances, even like an accountant. You definitely want to venture into expanding and choosing other avenues outside of what it is that you've been doing. All right. All right. So let's give me some more information. What does the collective need to hear in regards to this Emperor? What is really the details on this Emperor information? What is it that we need to hear? Okay. We have a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. We have a Page of Swords, as well as Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So what I'm feeling here, when I put everything in context, when I put every single thing in context, there needs to be, once again, more action, more of a movement, more physical movement, more actual action that's being taken to change the finances. Because it seems as though you're very good with planning. You're very good with giving instructions and creating a plan and getting into the thought processes of creating plans, you know, and yeah, you're looking over what it is the plan is and what you've done so far. But at the end of the day, without any movement, because as you see, there's no energy, no fire energy. There's absolutely no wands in this spread thus far, in this hand. It's going to lead to the lack of financial prosperity that you are looking for, or that you deserve, in essence. There definitely needs, as we denote here with the this card being in the position of the answer, is action. Okay, enough with the planning. It's time to physically take action. If it's not working for you, you have to move on and find what actually does work. And in this situation, it's being told to you that you should really consider working with outside sources or some sort of a collaboration. Thank you. So also too, in the position of the answer, which is to collaborate, we have the Ten of Wands. That denotes that this has been a heavy burden for you, right? But you do want to take the initiative to kind of move forward. Why? Because it's been a source of stress for you. There's been a source of stress and anxiety where you are physically, but you are ready. You are ready. So whereas you may have very well been very closed off or private with particular matters, especially finance. I'm getting the energy that you were really kind of holding everything in as far as handling the downs of the financial place that you are right now, and maybe even putting on a facade as though everything is okay. But now is the time to kind of get real in regards to what it is you really need to do to get to the place in honesty and truth of where it is that you want to be. Okay, information on the Six of Pentacles. What's the obstacle? What is this Six of Pentacles obstacle? What is it that we're doing? What are we doing? We're pretending. We're pretending. And we got the Three of Wands again, as though we're moving forward. But in reality, with the Two of Swords, you're closing a blind eye to the truth of where you are financially. And that's why you're living in the place as far as your actions with giving and spending as though everything is okay, but it's not, because you haven't really gotten a tight grip on it, right? With the Moon card here, being in the thought process or the illusion as though everything is you know, going according to plan, like you're moving forward with the plan, but in reality, you're kind of blinded, and you're keeping yourself blinded to what it is that you need to do to actually get into this Six of Pentacles. And with the Ten of Swords, what is it that we need to know with the Ten of Swords? There's the Knight of Wands. So the answer 3 ways around the board. Your obstacle, the answer, and what to watch out for is all fire energy. It's all movement. It's all action. Okay? It's all action. And notice we didn't really quite have a lot of earth energy in here because at the very end of the day, it's not about the end result, about how much money you're actually going to make and how you're going to make it. It's about what it takes to actually get there. All right, so with the Ten of Swords, we have a Six of Wands. We have Eight of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Chariot, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. A lot came out on the last one here. So here we have it. With the Queen of Pentacles, in essence, what's being said here is that you need to be, or it's wise to be more practical in the way that you're going about and moving about in the plans that you're making, right? It's okay, and you've been making some mistakes in regards to what it is you're doing and who you're doing it with, where you're spending your money, who you're collaborating with, and that's fine, but you have to be truthful because the opportunity to make the choice to move forward is now, okay? It's going to lead you to a state of success and victory, all right? And you have to also remember that with the Six of Cups, and now we're actually doubling that up, you're still going to get to the end result of being who you are and living how you're supposed to live. You can't live in the realm of what Source has you to do and not live in the realm of what Source has you to do. So yes, you should be doing all the things like giving of yourself. You should be sacrificing to the degree of when you have, you give, but you have to be more balanced and understanding that you can't sit back and allow, and this is only applying to some people when I say this, but you can't sit back and allow things to happen and consider it a blessing. There has to be action that's taken towards the financial goals as well as any goal of abundance that you want to come true. Because you can either get this Six of Cups by doing it the right way, taking action and being balanced, or, you know, the wrong way. All right. Having said that, let's get into the Oracle. Let's get some more specific information and advice, Source. What do we need to tell the collective in regards to what our plan is and how we need to approach this, especially coming into the end of the quarter, end of the year, and starting anew, having all these financial goals and plans? What is it that you would have them to know on the level of advice? Action, action, action. That's the name of the game at this point. It's action, action, action. Thank you. Okay. Words of advice. Deadlines. They're very important. Wow, this hit me hard when I just picked it up. You have to keep deadlines. It's not just for your own sense of organization, but when we start talking about things like credit, when you start talking about things like accountability, building relationships, make sure that you're setting goals and deadlines that you're keeping. Make sure that you're hitting the plans as far as timelines that you create, especially with other people, because it's going to build you in so many different ways, not only for your own sense of confidence, but also, like I said, to have the stronger relationships with others, and keeping that sense of organization and keeping yourself trained to kind of be consistent. All right. So deadlines is a good keyword. This is a big keyword. Cryptocurrency. It may be a situation where you guys want to consider other types of investments or other types of monetization. Okay. This comes up as a suggestion to look into, because many of the people who are going to watch this have been curious. Know that Source is telling you to go out on a limb and find the information that's necessary. We're in a place right now, like I said, changing a lot. End of quarter, end of year, just began winter solstice. Consider where it is that you are and where it is that you want to be. Okay? Toxic work environment. If you feel as though your job is more hurtful towards your holistic thought process, so the way you live your life, your ability to rest, your ability to have fun or enjoy your family, if your job is the main issue why those things aren't balanced, definitely consider if this is something that's going to be beneficial for your growth in the future. Because at the very end of the day, the only person that cares most about you is going to be you. All right. And last but not least is loan approval. Now with loan approval, what I'm getting is that there's a lot of movement in the thought processes that a bunch of us in the collective here are thinking. We're thinking about homes and purchasing new cars or new property. We're thinking about moving out of areas into other areas, or creating larger families. So when you start talking about larger sums of money, know that if you implement the tools and the measures that I just talked about, that your financial health is going to get to a place where you're going to find that the things that will propel you forward, like loans and healthier job situations and diversification of your funds and being more organized and reliable, these are the things that are going to be implemented once you start to get a clear picture as far as what you want financially and how you're going to get there. Not being afraid to be open and honest with people who have already paved the way to where you want to go. And also being very careful that you're not overindulging in giving and being imbalanced, or you're more balanced, making sure that you're more balanced in what you're getting versus what you're giving out on a financial basis. And not being burnt out to the point where you feel as though you can't move. Don't overthink a situation to a point where you feel you can't move forward, because all it takes for any level of manifestation is for you to think about what it is you want consistently, put an energy behind it, and an energy denotes an emotion. That's your part. Your part is to decide whether you're going to focus on whether you have toxic environment and how much you hate your job, or is it going to focus on the positive aspects of what can happen if you do the right thing. So if you put that positive emotion behind the thoughts and you do the actions, all right, you take the steps to move forward. You understand that you'll get victory by moving forward. All opportunities that come your way, you take to move forward. You take advantage of the opportunities by moving forward. All action, 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 action cards, you will get what it is that your heart desires. Okay, boys and girls, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate you coming. I do hope you have a beautiful, blessed holiday. If you do want more information about me, hit the description box below. Feel free to leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Make sure you hit all so you can get all of my uploads if it did resonate with you. Thanks once so much again. Have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed rest of your week. Bye.